Hi, this is Faisal. I'm a software engineer and an indie app developer. 2 years ago, when I made the switch from iPhone to Android, I was missing a lot of apps, especially a Reddit app which I use to daily drive. You may know the app is called Apollo, which is like the best app for Reddit on any platform. Although there are a lot of great Reddit apps on Android, and I certainly like using a lot of them, but as a developer myself, I was still missing some stuff. So I decided last year, okay, why not be the one to make the Apollo for Android? So I decided to start developing Freya, my Reddit client for Android, which would be similar to Apollo, maybe more feature rich in the future, who knows. So yeah, then I started developing for it last year. Fast forward to 2023, Reddit announced that they're going to increase or start charging for API access. I mean, this is nothing new. A lot of companies charge for their API access, but what they're asking is not normal, meaning that they don't want us to use their API, they just want us to quit, because you may have seen some headlines that in order to continuing developing or maintaining the app or Apollo, the dev has to pay 20 million a year, which is not possible for an indie developer. Anyway, that was too late because I had already spent 5 or 6 months on the app. So although it's not feature complete yet, it's still usable and I use it daily. So today is June 30th, the last day I can use the API for free. So I decided to make a video, make a demo of what I have made so far, what features are missing, because I know Freya is not going to be used by anyone anymore, and I'm the only user and I will always be the only user, which is the bummer. But let's look at the feature that I have implemented and the feature I was going to implement it. I spent a lot of time, energy and effort on designing and developing the app, and I'm really proud of the design and all the user experience improvements. Let's look at the demo. So this is the homepage of Freya. As you can see, it's pretty simplistic and kind of looks like Apollo, except it's way nicer. Of course, I'm biased. And you can see all my subscribed subreddit, the subreddits I've been to recently, and my favorites are here. When you first launch it, you go to your preferred homepage or popular page or all. So when you launch homepage, this on the header is not done yet. I have a different design for it. As you can see, the second post is already about Apollo. Yeah. Now if I go back, I can just swipe from anywhere, just like iOS. So I can go to Apollo app. This is how a subreddit looks like. You can see the pinned posts are with green text, and you may think they are quite huge if you're coming from Apollo, but this is the font size I like. Of course, in the final version there would be option to increase or decrease the font. So yeah, let's go to one of the posts. Goodbye Apollo. See, it launches the post, the picture in the front and center, and you can scroll down. It also has very smooth UI, I should say, and you can, as you can see, scrolling pretty smoothly. And yeah, what do you think about the UI? Of course, it's not final yet, but this is how it looks like at the time of recording the video. Yeah, of course, people are pissed about this. As you can see, there are some links, and the Reddit links would have different colors. I think I saw one down. Yeah, so these red links, when you click on them, it will open in app, of course, let's go back by swiping from anywhere, and yeah, that's how a subreddit looks. Of course, you can go to the subreddit sidebar. This is how it looks. It's not fully done yet. Okay, let's look at some of the other stuff. Yeah, so let's go back. You can swipe down from this subreddit view to go back, or of course you can also use the hardware or the back swipe on Android. I will come back to this post again because I forgot to show one thing. Of course, when you click on a comment, it collapses the comment, and yeah, it also remembers which comment you collapsed. So yeah, I accidentally clicked on one of the username, and this is a simple username overview. Of course, you can go to their profile and see a full overview and their trophies and stuff, their recent comments and post history and other stuff. Let's go to my own profile, which is here. So as you can see, there is a really nice breakdown of all the karmas I have and the bio, and this lets you scroll through your own stuff. These are not implemented yet, and this is your general overview. Yeah, I have lots of test comments because I was testing commenting from Freya. Yes, so in the final version there is also an option to add a new account. Currently I only have one account, and you can also go incognito, which doesn't use the API because they have a thing called JSON. You can just add .json at the end of any Reddit URL, and it will just give you the JSON of that post or comment, which was really useful if you don't want to use their API. Now they're also closing that down, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna implement this. I mean, which is besides the point. Now this is my inbox. This is how it looks like. Who DM'd me, on which context. Yeah, maybe I can go inside the context. Yeah, this doesn't look too good because it's still in work in progress. Maybe I can show you something that looks better. No, maybe this one. Yeah, it doesn't have anything, so yeah, of course. Let's look at some of the nicer stuff. For example, this command bar. When you click on it, this launches a search or command bar that is becoming more popular these days on websites and apps. So my idea was, when you just search for something, as you can see, you get suggestions from different subreddits. Okay, let's go to GDPR. I didn't know there was a subreddit for GDPR. Yeah, of course. Let's do something else. Toggle dark mode doesn't work because I didn't put it there yet, but you got the idea what I was gonna do. You can also customize this quick shortcut. There's also option to launch the same stuff while holding down the search button. Yeah, so you can access this from any page, not just from the home page. And also when you hold on the profile button, it takes you to the account switcher. Nice. Yeah, let's look at the new post model, which is one of the designs I'm quite proud of because it's quite minimalistic, and at the same time it's very feature rich. So right now this is showing that I'm on markdown mode. I can toggle between preview and markdown mode, and there are some tools. I haven't implemented the functionality yet. It was just in the design phase, and yeah, so you can just start writing, and it will show you how many characters you have typed. You can toggle NSFW or spoiler alert, and you can close it down. Of course, if you have something, it will warn you. No, okay, I'll just discard them. Nice. Let's go to the search page. So this is how the search page looks like. You can see on the top we have some trending subreddits. These are all hard-coded, so I haven't implemented yet. And on the bottom you have some search history and where you search these terms, and these are also hard-coded right now. So let's search something. I don't know, Apollo, if I can spell it. No, that's the wrong. Okay, maybe this was right. So I can either search in Apollo app, as you can see. So if I do that, it automatically picks Apollo app in the search bar. So if I search something now, it will search in that subreddit. So let's search for iOS. Let's see what happens. Okay, so all my results are from Apollo app, and of course it's an iOS app, so yeah. So this is how it looks like. Of course you can customize the search. Is it weekly based? Is it relevant? And yeah, so you can also go to a post, and yeah, people are angry at the CEO. Right, so now I'm back. Let's look at the settings app, or the settings page, sorry. So this is how the settings page looks like. It's quite long and it's quite comprehensive. So on the top we have all the settings related to UI. So in general, you can toggle between system theme, which is currently set to dark, and switch to light theme. This is a theme I call lavender. You can also switch to different themes. And let's turn to dark because my camera exposure was hating the light mode. On light mode, beside AMOLED, this theme is my favorite, which is called Navy. Looks quite nice, but for the rest of them I'll just keep AMOLED. And you can also customize the font. Currently I have Redux Pro, which is one of my favorite fonts ever. There is Varela, Marcellus, Overpass. I know they look quite similar at the moment, but in the final version there'll be more option. Let's go to home screen settings. So that's what I was talking about. So by default it will open the home page when you first launch the app. You can also disable this behavior by toggling this, and you can also disable keeping subreddit browsing history, and you can toggle to see the Freya logo or not, because now it just says Freya. Okay, I'll just keep the logo for now. And let's go to post layout, because this is also quite customizable. You have currently, I have the smaller card selected. There are currently two card types. So if I select the large card, the thumbnail becomes quite large, and it also increases the resolution. So if you're on mobile data, I wouldn't recommend it. Let's switch to smaller card, and you can also toggle if you want to see the index or not. Also, you can disable thumbnail altogether with this compact mode if you want the thumbnail to be on the right or left side. Hot indicator is something not from Reddit, it's something local. So if a post reaches certain threshold, like certain number of comments and up post, then it will be shown as hot, which is this fire emoji I have. And also auto names if you want to see that information. Also, and the final version of the app, when you hold down on a post, you'll show this context menu. So you can also show an ellipsis to just do that. So when you click on the ellipsis, it will also switch on the context menu. All right, let's go back to comments layout. Yeah, you can also show the flare if the user on that subreddit has any. Also ellipsis, as I explained. And these are our comment themes. So by default, the rainbow theme is selected. Of course, if you like monochrome color, you can choose blue, gray, or some fancy crayon. So let's see how it looks. This post has 67 posts with crayon theme. Just look at this. Color on the left. Yeah. So what else do we have? We have multi-account settings, which is not implemented, notification settings, and filtering. You can, by default, all the comment from auto moderator is hidden, so you can optionally enable that. And there is the show NSFW search results. Right. What else do we have? Media, not yes. So if you're browsing NSFW, you may want to keep them blurred or unblurred. I don't know. It's your decision. And this is the other setting. So this is where you select what should be considered a hot post. And yeah, should we open the link in the embedded browser or not? And should we keep the read history? Also, you can delete your read list and like settings and stuff. Right. Next we have gesture, not implemented. Advanced, no. Debug, this is what I use for myself. So currently the daily tokens are not refreshed automatically, so I have to manually refresh it. But yeah, this is just something temporary. All right, next we have all the information like my information, my website. Freya also has its own subreddit, which is Freya Reddit. Currently I'm the only user, and yes, only 1 subscriber and 5 online. Really? Who are these other 4 people? Yeah. Okay. I think that's about it. Of course, you can clear your history and completely disable this as I showed. I don't know, what do you think about it? Let's go to another post. Let's go to this subreddit and I hold on post. Yeah, you can upvote, downvote, apply. This is the old writing model, not the new markdown one. Yeah, this is how the sort by picker looks like. Anything else that I miss? Probably not. Let's see if I can play a video. I don't know which subreddit has a lot of videos. Hardware. Yes, this could be a video, but it is shown as a video icon, but currently app doesn't support YouTube playback, which I was implementing when the Reddit API news came out. Let's go to soccer. Yeah, soccer has lots of self-hosted video. Let's click on this. It's not loading. I don't know why. Maybe the video was gone. Doesn't work. This one. Finally. Okay. This is like the native video player from Android. And you can swipe down to this. Okay, that's my app. That's Freya. The app that I couldn't release due to Reddit's new API policy. Let me know how you think about the design and if you have any feedback or any suggestion.